Hello. Here's our email address in case you want to contact us. It's queerstraightappreciate@yahoo.com. Or you can subscribe or comment. Yeah, that'd be great. This week's topic is left to each of us to decide what we wanted to talk about. So I wanted to talk about relationships and what I noticed works and what I've noticed doesn't work. One thing that I noticed seems to be a really bad idea is if your boyfriend or girlfriend is telling you to choose between having them as your boyfriend or girlfriend and having friends. You definitely need to have your friends in your life. They're the ones that are going to support you if you ever end up breaking up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. So you really don't want to get rid of them in favor of having just one person that you can go to. Seriously, your relationship might be on the verge of ending anyway if your boyfriend or girlfriend is telling you, me or them. Don't get into that kind of situation if you can help it. Another thing that you might want to watch out for is if you're never able to have your own personal space or time, because sometimes you need to go off as an individual and think about things. You can't always be one half of a couple. So it's always good to be able to go somewhere or have your own time. For me, it was my drum set. I would go and sit at my drum set and just play music, and that was pretty much the only alone time I got, so it kind of got to be a little hard for me to be able to think if I needed to think about anything, and my girlfriend was like right there. It was kind of hard, so that kind of put a strain on our relationship that we didn't even have any time to ourselves. Well, I didn't have time to myself. Anyway, something that is a good thing to do when you're in a relationship is to surprise each other with good things. Like sometimes my girlfriend would come with food, and she would come to where I was working, and then we'd have a picnic on my lunch break. Even though I had only a half an hour to eat lunch, it was still really cool to go on a picnic with her. Or sometimes when I got off work, I would get some steaks and bring food home that she really liked. So it was good to surprise each other and not take each other for granted, you know, to do stuff for each other that shows how special you think each other is, and not just say, oh, well, we're going to be together forever, so I don't even have to try to impress them anymore. Try to impress. They like it. I mean, don't you like to be impressed? So that's what I have to say about relationships, trying to make things work. It's only from my experience, so it might not work for everybody, what I just said, but hopefully it helps somebody. This week's questions, one of them is, do I like Justin Bieber? Well, his music is a little whiny for my tastes, but he's got a lot of talent, and I admire and respect that he's doing so much with his life, so that's really cool. Plus my hair kind of looks like him. Maybe. A little. I don't know. The other question is abstinence. No sex till marriage. I think that's absolute bullshit that grown-ups think that kids are not going to go screw around before they get married. Especially if you're gay. I mean, if you're not allowed to get married in the state where you live, then you're probably not going to wait until you get married to have sex, because, you know, you could be in a committed relationship long before your state comes around to saying you can get married there. So yeah, that's what I think of that. And this week's bit of funny business is supposed to be a your mama joke. I'm not funny though, so the only one I know is, your mama's so fat she sat on a rainbow. When she farted she made Skittles. Oh!